Hello everyone, welcome to all in this lecture. In this lecture, I am going to discuss about integration. I am going to discuss about indefinite integral. So, to understand the integration, just draw a graph. This is a y is equal to function of x. This is x axis. This is y axis. Suppose we want to calculate the area between ax is equal to a to x is equal to b. So we have divided this whole area in number of segment, and suppose for width of each segment is delta 1 and height is height y1. This one is y1. For second segment, width is delta x2 and this is height is y2, for example. So similarly, we can write the total area. So that would be delta x1 into y1 plus delta x2 into y2 plus delta x3 y3 and so on. We can write this in terms of summation. Delta x I y I, where I is vary from 1 to n, right? If this width of each increment, for each segment, width is very small, like dx, very small, and total number of segment, that is infinity, a large number of segment, infinity, very large. Okay, so in that case, we can convert summation into integration. Integration of dx into y, or we can write y into dx, or we can write y the function of x, so fx into dx. So integration of fx with respect to x. So we can denote this. Integration is also called summation, or it is also called inverse of differentiation. Inverse of differentiation. The function which is integrated is called integrand, and the process of finding the integral of a function is called integration. So the whole process in which we are going to find the integral of a function is called integration. So suppose integration of a function fx with respect to x, we got some other function gx, right? So differentiation of gx with respect to x would be fx. Are you getting your point? So this function, fx function, is called integrand. This function gx is called integral of function fx, right? And fx is also we can call in terms of differentiation. So we can call this is a differential coefficient. Differential coefficient. So to find the integral of a function gx is called a integration. It's called a integration. Now, if we are doing the integration, like if we are doing the differentiation of gx divide with respect to x, we got the fx. Now differentiation of gx plus c with respect to x, where c is the arbitrary constant or c is another constant. So also in this case also you can get fx, or also we can denote this one by gx x. So in this case, integration of fx with respect to x, we have to write gx plus c. If you have the function gx, then differentiation will come fx. If you have the function gx plus c, differentiation will, we can get the fx, because the differentiation of a constant function is 0, right? So the general form of integration, this will be the general form of integration, where c क्या है, arbitrary constant. Okay, now if you will change the value of c, you will get the different integral function. Like this function we are getting here, that is the integral function. So if you will change the value of c, you will get the different integral function. So for the same integrand, you will get a number of infinite number of integral function. Then you will change the value of c, you will get the different integral function, right? So that's why it is called indefinite integral. That why it is called a indefinite integral. I get your point. For the same function, if you are going to do the integration, you will get a number of integral function, infinite number of integral function. So that's why it is called an indefinite integral. Indefinite integral. So the process of finding the integral of a function is called integration. Integration is also, we can call a summation. Integration we can also call the inverse of differentiation. So when each term in the base of the, when each term of segment is goes to 0 and number of segment is goes to infinity, so in that case we can define the integration and we can change the summation into the integration. The few fundamentals integral formula, so just note down, you have to remember, just note down your notebook and you have to remember to solve the integral, a question in the gate from the integral topic, from the integration topic. So what, how we can get this, how we can write this one. So whatever the right hand side, just differentiate, you will get the left hand side function. Like I said in the previous slide, integration of fx is equal to gx plus c. So right side को अगर आप differentiate करोगे, it should be fx, right? So you can check the results here. I'm going to check few one, whatever the right side is. So differentiate x plus c with respect to x. X का differentiation 1, c का 0. You are getting 1. So left side is function is 1. Okay, this one is correct. Now we can check this one. So differentiation of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c with respect to x. So x to the power n plus 1. So we can write n plus 1 x to the power n. It will come divided by n plus 1 plus 0. So you will get x n. So left side function is x power n. Okay. So similarly, you can try with each and every formula. So these are the few fundamental integral formula. So you have to note down and you have to remember. Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. In terms of inverse, these are also important. Okay. Now, there are two properties of indefinite integral. The first one, integration of k into fx with respect to x is equal to k into integration of fx with respect to x, where k is constant. अगर कोई फंक्शन मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कोई कांस्टेंट नंबर है 5 6 8 9 10 whatever, so you can take the outcome from the integration, like we have done in the case of differentiation also. So in the case of integration also you can do. Second thing, like take one example, like integration of 5 x to the power 4 with respect to x. You can see here that you can take k is equal to 5. You can take function fx is equal to x power 4. You can take outside integration of x to the power 4 x. What is the integration of x to the power 4? So what is the formula? See from the fundamental integral formula. So 5 into x to the power 5 divided by 5 plus c. We can write here x to the power 5 plus c. Okay. Now second property is integration of summation of a number of function like f1x plus f2x plus f3x plus f4x with respect to x. We can write integration of f1x with respect to x plus integration of f2x with respect to x, integration of f3x with respect to x plus and so on. Okay. So take one more example for this. So the I is equal to integration of x to the power 3 plus 6x square minus 4x plus 50 with respect to x. So that we can write integration of x cube with respect to dx with respect to x plus integration of 6x square with respect to x, integration of 4x with respect to x plus integration of 50 with respect to x. We can write x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus 6 into x power 3 by divided by 3 minus 4 into x square divided by square plus 50x plus c constant. So we can simplify or write x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus 2x cube minus 2x square plus 50x plus c. Okay, take one more example like integration of 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x with respect to x. So for to solve this, we have to apply some integral, some trigonometric relation. So you can write for this function, you can write integration of 1 minus cos x 1 plus cos x. See 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. If 1 minus cos square x we can get, so we can write sin square x. So ये ऑपरेशन हमेशा ध्यान रखना डिनोमिनेटर को जितना भी स्मॉल अप कर सकते हो in terms of single functions, so that would be easy. So we can multiply with 1 minus cos x divided by 1 minus cos x. What we are getting here? Integration 1 minus cos x whole square divided by 1 minus cos square x. See 1 plus, this is 1 plus a, 1 a plus b, this is a minus b. So multiplication we can write a square minus b square, right? With respect to x. We can write a minus b का whole square. What is the formula for a minus b का whole square? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So 1 plus cos square x minus 2 cos x. Denominator we can write sin square x. Now we can divide. So we can write 1 by cos sin square x cos square x divided by sin square x minus 2 cos x divided by sin x to 1 by sin x dx. We can write integration, and we can apply the second property also. So 1 by cos square we can write cos x square plus with respect to x integration of cos square by sin square we can write cot square x x minus, we can write 2 into cot x integration 2 into cot x into cos x with respect to x. From the fundamental integral formula, this will be equal to minus cot x. This we can write integration, we can write cos sec square x minus 1 dx minus 2 into cot x minus cosec x. Cot x minus cot x, see the fundamental relation. See cosec x minus here cosec x into cot x minus cosec x. Okay, minus cosec. So we can write here 2 cosec x minus cot x. See this integration also we can get one more minus cot x and minus x plus c. At the end we have to add the constants. So finally we are getting 2 cosec x minus 2 cot x minus x plus c. Finally I am writing here 2 cosec x minus 2 cot x minus x plus c. So this is the integral of a function 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. Method of integration. So there are a few methods based on the what the function and the function in which form. Okay. So the first method we have integration by substitution. Okay. So in this case, whatever the form is given, that will be known in the form of fundamental integral formula. So you have to reduce in terms of fundamental formula, fundamental formula that we have shown in the previous slide. Okay, so you have to reduce. So let's understand this method by example. Suppose integral of, we have to calculate 4x cube divided by 1x to the power 4 dx with respect to x. See, in this case, if you will assume, let x to the power 4 is equal to t, and then differentiate with respect to differentiate differentiate with respect to t, what you are getting, 0 plus 4x cube divided by 4x cube dx by dt 1, or also we can write 4x cube dx equal to dt. Now this integration we can write, see 4x cube dx we can write dt, we divide by 1 plus x power 4, we are getting t. So we can write log t plus c, and t we have taken assumption 1 plus x to the power 4, so we can write log of 1 plus x to the power 4 plus c. Okay, so you can see directly it was not in the form of uh, fundamental fundamentals forms. Okay, but after the putting after assuming some value like 1 plus x to the power 4 is equal to t, we can change in the fundamental relation, fundamental formula, or directly we can write the integration, or directly we can write the integral functions, right? So in this case, integration by substitution, you have to do this. So what is the particular method? So there is no particular method. This is based on your experience. So you will solve more and more problems. You are able to reduce the form in the form of fundamental relations, right? So, but I'm going to show a few form. According to that, you can solve. So the first form you can write, some general form you can understand. Like if the integration you have to integration, and that is in the form of f dash x divided by fx with respect to x. मीन्स इंटीग्रेशन आपको जिसका इंटीग्रेशन करना है, जो फंक्शन दिया हुआ है, आपको ऐसा दिखेगा कि जो डिनोमिनेटर में है, वो जो फंक्शन आप एज्यूम करते हो, तो जो नॉमिनेटर में है वो उसका डिफरेंशिएशन है, राइट? तो उसका क्या डिफरेंशिएशन है? अगर ये फॉर्म में फंक्शन है, देन डायरेक्टली यू कैन राइट द इंटीग्रल फंक्शन दैट वुड बी लॉग ऑफ एफ एक्स प्लस सी, log of f plus c. Let's take example like integration of 10x with respect to x. 10x we can write sin x divided by cos x, right? So you can see in this case, let function fx is, I'm assuming, cos x. So f dash x will be minus sin x dx. Okay? So we can write minus f dash x here divide by fx into dx. We can write or not. You can see sin x dx we can write f dash x. So माइनस यहाँ पे अगर हमने लिया है तो यहाँ पे माइनस में इंटू करेंगे, तो ये माइनस वी आर राइटिंग f dash x. So directly we can write minus log of fx plus c, or we can write here हमने fx किसको एज्यूम किया है, so log minus log of fx एज्यूम किया है cos x प्लस c, माइनस को ऊपर ले जाएंगे, log को क्या आएगा, so log of cos inverse x minus plus c. We can write also like this, log of sec x plus c. आपको ये फॉर्म देखना है कि अगर डिनोमिनेटर में अगर हम फंक्शन एज्यूम करते हैं तो उसका जो नॉमिनेटर है वो उसका डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए. So this is a general form. If you are getting this form, then that would be the log of fx plus c. Just remember this. The next form we have, if integration we have to find, that is in the form of fn of x into f dash x and with respect to dx. If a form has the function fn, function to the power n of x into f dash x respect to it. So when you are getting this form, then you can write fn plus 1 divide by n plus 1 plus c, right? Let's take example. I just calculate sin to the power 4x cos x dx. You have to calculate the integration for this. So let's put or assume like that I'm assuming that fx is sin x. fs is equal to sin x, right? So f dash x we can write, differentiate sin x with respect to x, you will get cos x into dx. Okay, right? So what form we are getting here? See, f to the power 4 of fx into f dash x respect to dx. If we are getting this form, then directly we can write the integration f n 4 plus 1 of x divided by 4 plus 1 plus c. So what is function? Sine 4 plus 1, so sine to the power 5 x divided by 5 plus c. So देखने में कैसा अजीब लग रहा था कि we cannot solve, but see the form, it's very easy, right? No need to apply trigonometric relation and all those things. Second method that we have, integral of the product of two functions. Suppose you are getting like integration, you have to calculate like this one. For example, let's say x log x with respect to x. So you can see here the first function, let's say this one is the first function. Don't give a name like, okay, this is a function. So we can cite what is this function? This function is algebraic function. This function is logarithmic function. So when two different types of function are in multiplication, so how we can solve? So this is the general form we can write: integration of ub with respect to x. So there is a proof also, but I am writing directly formula. So suppose this u is the first function, and then v is the second function. First function, second function. So u first function into integration of second function minus differentiation of first function du. Let me write clearly. Integration of second function. Now differentiation of first function into integration of second function, integration of whole with respect to x. Okay. Right? U into integration of v dx minus integration of du by dx into integration of v dx with respect to x. Right. So this is a general formula you have to remember. So first function and second function. In this case, you can see that u is the first function and v is the second function. So how we can choose the first function and second function? Like which one is the u and v? Like x and log x. So one is the algebraic function and one is the logarithmic function. So which function will be the first function and which function will be the second function? So that we will choose according to the Euler rule. According to the Euler rule. So what is the Euler rule? Euler rule. I for see the first one, I for inverse function. Inverse function. For example, sine inverse x, cos inverse x, etc. Second, L logarithmic function. Log x, etc. Log x, 1 plus x, whatever. Logarithmic function. A, that is algebraic. Algebraic function like x cube, x square, 5x to the power 4, etc. 4, T4, trigonometric function. Trigonometric. Like sin x, cos x, tan x, etc. And the last, if E4, exponential function, like e to the power x. Okay, so we have to choose the u and v according to the Euler rule. So the first one is inverse. If the function में कोई inverse function है, so that would be the first function. The rest one is the second function. अगर कोई logarithmic है, inverse नहीं है, then logarithmic function would be first function, the rest of the second function. So these are the priority. Like inverse should be 1, logarithmic function should be the second function when inverse function is there. If inverse function is not present, then logarithmic function will be first function. Okay, so according to Euler rule, we have to choose the u and v, first function and second function. Let's take a few examples. So inverse, we have to find x into log x with respect to x. So see, this function is algebraic function, this function is logarithmic function. So according to the Euler rule, this would be the first function, u is equal to log x, first function. Now, algebraic function, so according to the Euler rule, v is equal to x, that is the second function. We can write u into integration of v. So u log x into integration of x dx minus differentiation of first function. So log x का differentiation 1 by x into integration of second function x dx और पूरा का integration with respect to x. Now we can write here log x into x का integration x square by 2 minus 1 by x into x square by 2. We can write simply x square log x by 2 minus x would be cancelled, x square. So 1 by 2 into x square by 2 plus c. Okay. So integral function we got this one for integration of x log x. Okay. So always आपको दो फंक्शन जो मल्टीप्लीकेशन में है यू एंड वी, आपको आइलेट के रूल के अकॉर्डिंग आपको सेलेक्ट करना है कि फर्स्ट कौन सा होगा एंड सेकंड कौन सा होगा, राइट. So I'm going to write some formula, integration of e to the power ax sin bx. So that would be equal to e to the power ax divided by a square plus b square into a sin bx minus e cos bx. And the second e to the power ax cos bx equal to b cos bx, sorry, a cos bx plus b sin bx. Okay. These two formulas are important. So just write a fundamental integral formula right from there on, right there only, so you can remember. Okay. And this is based on the integral of product of two function. So you can check also like whether you are getting from the, whether you are getting this one or not. So let's check that also. So integration of to power ax sin bx with respect to x. Okay. So this function is exponential, this function is trigonometric. So Euler, this function would be the first function and this function would be the second function v. Okay, first, and this would be the second function, right? Okay. Okay. So the first function is this one. So sin bx integration of ax with respect to x minus differentiation of first function, that sin bx का क्या होगा cos bx into b into integration of second function e to the power ax divided by a और total का integration with respect to x. right, according to the formula. So we can write here e to the power ax by a into sine bx minus integration. So b divided by a into x cos bx, right, to dx. Right, integration we have to do for this one, but you can see this is also in the multiplication format, right? So what we can do, e to the power ax divided by a into sine bx minus, apply in this case, just apply the multiplication again, method of integration we can apply. So b by a take common, okay. So the first function would be here also, cos bx e to the power ax divided by a minus integration of differentiation of first one. So cos bx का differentiation minus sin bx into b into a to the power ax divided by a into dx with respect to x. Right? So you have to do the integration for this one. So we can write like this. So we have done the integration for this. No need to write here. So what we get here, let me write e to the power ax divided by a sin bx minus b by a square e to the power x into cos bx minus, that minus minus will be plus. So, and then here it is also minus. So plus minus and then again minus. So it would be minus integration of see b by a multiplication. This will here we are getting here b a square by a square into sin bx into e to the power x dx. See this expression we can write like this also, e to the power ax divided by a sin bx minus b a square e to the power ax cos bx minus, see integration of sin bx into e to the power ax dx. See this expression is I and this is equal to this one. So we can write I for this also. We can write I for this also. So we can write here so this will be become I. Okay. So what we can write here, see e to the power ax divided by a sin bx माइनस और क्या आ रहा है b by a square e to the power ax cos bx और क्या आ रहा है माइनस minus b square by a square to I, and this is I equal to, so we can write I, इसको लेफ्ट साइड में ले जाओ, क्या आएगा a square plus b square divided by a square equal to e to the power ax. We can take the common, okay, and we can take a square common, so this will be a sin bx minus b cos bx. A square would be cancelled, so we can write from here I is equal to e to the power ax divided by a square plus b square into a sin bx minus b cos bx, and ये किसके इक्वल टू था I, e to the power ax into sin. You can check the second formula also, but Just remember this formula. Okay. Thank you for watching this lecture. If you have any doubts, then you can leave the message in the comment box. Thank you once again.